Somebody that needs it today. All right, just march it out. Now, if you want to, you can go ahead and start to jog a little bit. 4, 3, 2. All right, forward step and reach. Forward step and reach. Shifting the weight into that foot in front, then stepping back. So you're going to cross the street. The light changes, so you got to step back. Add the rotation. So hips, knees, and toes continue to point forwards when you step. Add a little rotation of the upper body. Good. 2. Backward step. Open and close at the chest. Shoulders stay over the hips. Goal is to keep the back heel up. 3, 2. Take the arms overhead. Same legs, up and back. You can be in an I or a Y, but we don't want to just give up. Four more. 4, 3, 2. All right, side stepping. So just nice, good step touch. Roll the shoulders. 4, 3, 2. All right, march or jog. March or jog, high knees. So bring it up in front. 4, 3, 2. Heel jog or hamstring curls. Your choice. 3, 2. All right, jumping jacks, out and in, low impact or high. So you can do the side taps, you can do side steps, or you can do a full jack. 4, 3, march it out. Let's take the feet about hip width apart. Toes pointing forwards or a little bit out. Nice and tall, hips back and up. So if you've ever played any softball or anything like that, we want to make sure we're not going too far down, because if we do, we're never going to see the ball coming at us. We got to keep our chest up, head forwards. If you want to test it, hold your hand out like you got the glove, right? 2. All right, march it out. Grab a drink of water. So we are going to do 30 seconds of exercise A, 30 seconds of exercise B, and it's a quick transition. So have your weights ready, because your second exercise is going to be squats. All right. So we're going to start with a jab, cross, hook up, and 2 squats. So it's jab, cross, hook, up, down, and down. All right. 4, 3, 2, here we go. So jab, cross, hook, up. Take your time. Do what works for you. 2 squats. So I've got my right hip forwards, and I do my 2 squats. So jab, cross, hook, up, 2 squats. So we just have our 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, down and down. 2 seconds. All right, super quick. Grab weights if you want to do weights. We're going to do squats. So time is on. It's quick, but now that you know what's going on, it'll be a little easier. You can do this body weight if you would like. You don't have to have weights. You can hold the weights at your chest, at your shoulders. You can even hold them down in the middle if that feels better for you. Nice and tall, just good squats. Got about 6 more seconds, and then we're going to go back to our jab, cross, hook up on the other side. Here we go. Set it down. Other side. Jab, cross, hook, up. 2 squats. Jab, cross, hook, up. Down and up. down and up. So as we do our cross and our uppercut, I want you to think about that back leg and that back knee. So when we do our punch, don't let the knee come in because the foot's glued to the floor. You gotta turn it. 2 and 1. Good. Grab your weights if you want them. Squats. Round 2. Time is on. Down and up. So with this one, again, make sure you're not falling forwards. If your weight feels like it's gonna fall out of your hands or pull you forward, chest is up. So that means belly button is in, weight is in your heels. So I'm doing shallow squats and keeping really good form. Down and up. So just tap your backside to the chair, stand back up again. Good. Set it down. Back to our punches. Jab, cross, hook, up. 2 squats. Good. Jab, cross, hook, up. Double squat. You can come up on your toes if you want a little more power, or you can even do your little hops. It's your choice. 5 more seconds. We're going to grab our weights for squats. Good. All right, grab it. It's quick. Good. Down and up. So it helps. Sometimes we chicken wing it. Bring it in. Drop the shoulder blades down and back into your back pocket. So you got to hold on to this weight. Wherever it is, got to hold on. 10 more seconds. And then we'll have one more round after that. So again, tall, tall. But we don't have to be perfectly tall because then we do weird things with our knees. All right, last time. Jab, cross, hook, up. Down and down. So it can be little squats, and that's great. We're kind of trying to go for some cardio on this part. Then strength when we do our kettlebells or our dumbbells. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab the weight. Last time. Last one, last one. Good. Time is on. So find a comfortable position for those legs when you do your squats. Some people find it to be a little more comfortable to have their toes turned out a little, but wherever your toes go, your knees follow. So if the toes are out, don't let the knees knock in. 10 more seconds. Short break. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, keep it moving. Walk it around. Grab that water. So our next exercise is going to be a knee driver. So for my strong ladies, knee driver and tricep kickback. So have your weights ready and accessible. As I spill water everywhere as I forget how to drink. So have everything ready. Apparently I need to foam roll. My roller says so. All right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This is our exercise. Your time is on. So you have 30 seconds. Now what we want to try to do is we want to try not to be upright, right? Sink into that front leg. So the floor is lava. And we want to try not to shift forwards and backwards. We want to balance on this front leg. Reach and pull. Doesn't have to be way far back, but you just don't want to be super upright. 2 and 1. Tricep kickbacks. Tricep kickbacks. Little forward fold. Time is on. Kicking back. Now we are going to end up doing a full 2 minutes of triceps in total. So if you have a heavier weight, or if you're feeling it today, feel free to alternate. It's all good. Good. We've got about 10 more seconds, and we're going to do that repeater on the same leg. We're not going to switch sides this time. We're going to do same leg. So remember, don't want to look like a hill. Good, set it down. Repeater, side. So it's nice and quick. The floor is lava or you're taking a step, and lo and behold, it's ice back there. So you gotta pick that foot back up again so your foot doesn't go out behind you. Lift. Reach and pull. Arms can stay low or really reach. The bigger the arm movement, the higher your heart rate's gonna get. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Kickbacks. Good. Time is on. So with your kickbacks, you can have one foot in front and the other behind if that feels better, or have your feet hip width apart. So shoulders away from the ears, belly button is pulled in. We don't want to be bent over this way. We want to just push those hips back like we're going to sit, just like in the warm-up when we did our short stop squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Repeater on the other side. So shift your weight into the front leg. Reach and pull. So your back toe barely touches the ground. So my toe touches, I barely get to the ball of my foot and it comes right back up again. So even if you have to go slow, you can still balance on this front leg really well. Again, slow if you need to. Faster, get that heart rate up. So belly button pulled in, still breathing, pulling something towards you. Good. Triceps. All right, time is on, kicking back. So drop the shoulders into your back pocket. Elbows are pointing back behind you. If we're upright and we're turned forwards, we're gonna be getting more bicep than we will tricep. So a little forward fold, 30-degree angle from the head to the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Repeater. This is our last round. Time is on. So this is like if you're doing a kickboxing class or a self-defense class. You grab the pad, pull it down as you bring the knee up. So you want to think about a little force. So smack the knee with the pad. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good. Let's grab those dumbbells. Last time, and kick it back. So my elbows are in line with my torso, just a little bit past. So we want to make sure we don't cock that shoulder forwards. We want to keep it down and back. Little forward fold. Elbow stays pointing back behind you. So we don't want to do big swings. Then we just use momentum, use that muscle. Good, set it down. Short rest. Grab a drink, keep those feet moving. I gotta say, I love my little invisible water bottle. That's my humor for the day. All right, we're gonna do a knee up and an elbow strike. We do this in strong sometimes. Wide stance, knee, elbow, knee, elbow. Okay, so our elbow, you wanna hit right here. 4, 3, 2, time is on. So it's a knee and an elbow. So shoulders are level, parallel to the floor. So if we're down here, it's gonna hurt if we actually hit something, or if we're up here. Bring that hip around and squeeze. We don't want to be mean to our knees. So we pick that foot up, plus the power comes from here. So this is technically a block and an elbow. Good. Rows, rows, rows. Good. So I'm just going to do both at the same time. So again, feet can be hip width apart. You can have one foot in front of the other, but make sure that our tailbone is not pointing to the floor because we're not going to get back with this. We want to get that neutral spine. Your spine has curves in it. It's supposed to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Same side. Block and elbow. Wide stance. Block, elbow. So if you want, you can even take your hand out and try to hit it with your elbow. So again, you want to hit it right here, not with the actual elbow, that hurts, right here. Knee. This is your test. I don't know if you can hear me. All right, rows. You can hear my elbow hitting. All right, time is on. Good rows. Now, you can do one at a time. And if you are doing one at a time, for this set, try not to rotate. So we're working on anti-rotation of the core. Our core is staying stable as we row. Next round, I'm going to show you with a little rotation. 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to knee up, elbow strike, other side. Knee, elbow, knee, elbow. So this knee coming up, you're using your leg to block a kick. And then you're going for your attack. Up, elbow. So I know not everybody's shoulders are great, but if we're down here, we're not really getting our movement in. So just like a chest fly. Good. Back to rows. This time I'm going to do a little rotation. So I'm going to row, drive the elbow back, and switch. It's still a row. You should still feel this in your upper back, but now we're adding a little low back. But my hips are stationary. I'm not turning my hips. I just rotate my torso, like open and close the book. 6 seconds. And we have one more round. Good. Let's switch. Go for our block and elbow. Block, elbow. So again, hold your hand out. That's your target. So hand is stationary. Find your target. Hit it with the elbow. It's technically the forearm. Higher up. Good, good. Keep going. Last one. All right, rows. Last time. Now we're going to do reciprocating. Right, left. So sawing logs, you've got 2 hand saws. But again, notice I'm not turning my whole body. I'm just taking it back. Still getting my shoulder blades to squeeze, just adding a little extra. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it up. Grab that drink. All right, skaters. So skaters, option 1. And then 2 is going to be a lateral lunge, overhead press, with or without weights. So 4, 3, 2, skaters. So side step, little cross behind. You can do arms like you've got poles. You can do kayaking arms, side to side. You can add a hop. You can try not touching the floor with the back foot. You can even just do big steps. Big steps. Yes? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Side lunge, overhead press, Body weight is great. Side, reach. Side, reach. You can always focus on just the side lunge or just the shoulders if you need to. You can side lunge, alternate. Or again, body weight is awesome. Yeah? Especially if your shoulders aren't liking the overheads right now. Good, set it down. Skaters, skaters. All right, time is on. So skaters. We just lost somebody, so skaters, skaters. So remember, you can always start without me. You don't have to have me with you. You guys know what's going on now, yeah? Yeah. Ten seconds to go. Back to our side lunges. This is a lot of lateral movement. Yeah? Good. Grab those weights. Side lunge. So, side lunge, reach. This is like when we do our stretch at the end and we're getting that inner thigh stretch, but it's a single leg squat. So we don't want to turn our toe out and shove our knee out. We want to step forward or step to the side, toes forward, sit backwards. 6 seconds. Good. 2, 1. Skaters. Round 3. Good. Time is on. So side step. And again, arms forward is an option. Or kayak. Or side step and don't touch when you cross behind. We just don't want to do big turns this way. It does weird things with our knees. I can talk today, I promise. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Side lunge, overhead press. Good. Time is on. So side, reach. Adding and alternating is absolutely an option. Or focusing on one exercise or the other. Combination exercises are good for coordination, for your brain, and for getting your heart rate up. But your shoulders may or may not like going overhead. Your hips might not like all the side lunges. Or your knees. 2, and 1. All right, last time, everybody. Your last 2 rounds. Skaters. So nice, good reach. You can always make it a little smaller if you're getting really winded. I want you to be a little breathy. You don't have to be breathless. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lateral lunges with your press. Last time. So time's on. Side and reach. As we do our side lunge, we stay tall. So again, good lunges don't have to be deep. They can be shallow. You just want them to be good. Think about those muscles that you're working, what you're trying to accomplish. I know by this point, sometimes we're just trying to finish the workout. Good, set it down. March it out. Grab a drink. Oh, we got time. We're only gonna do a couple rounds for this one though, because it's not nice. All right. So, our exercise. Burpees. Everybody's favorite, I know. And then reverse lunges with a bicep curl. We only have 2 rounds. Yeah, so burpees, you don't have to go to the floor. Wall, table, chair, yes? All right, you guys ready? I promise, after this, we're gonna cool down a little and we're gonna go to the floor. All right, 3, 2, 1, your time is on. So I'm just gonna do floor, but I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna step back, I'm gonna bring it forward, and I'm going to come up. So you just step back into a plank. Same thing if you're at a table. You're gonna be on your table or your chair, and you're just gonna step back and step or hop forwards and stand tall. So you decide what you wanna do. Good, all right. Reverse lunge curl, I'm doing one side. So I'm gonna do my reverse lunge, bicep curl. If your hips are feeling it, just do the curl. Or, I got a couple people with issues, so you can always do the single leg squat, yeah? It's an option, single leg something. Single leg stand, that's good too. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, set it down. We're gonna go for our burpees. Remember, we're only doing everything twice this time, so here we go. Down. And tall. You don't even have to do the hopping, but you wanna try. Even if they're itty bitty little bunny hops. Reason being, if you keep your core tight, the impact from a little bit of jumping is good for your bones. Good, 5 seconds. Good. All right, reverse lunge and curl, other side. So you can do your lunge and then your curl, or the lunge and the curl at the same time. And it doesn't have to be deep, but it can still be good. If you're doing a shallow lunge, don't let the back heel touch the floor. You want to work the front leg. This is how we get up off the floor, which is something we need, no matter what your age is. Good, all right, shake it out, walk it around. Grab a drink of water. All right, we're gonna head down to the floor. Now, you can do these, yes, most of these are upright. You can do these upright sitting in a chair if you need to. Our first exercise is mountain climbers, then we're gonna do prone leg lifts. So you're just gonna do these, right? We're gonna do glute bridges. So if you're staying up, glute bridge, this works. And reverse crunches, sitting in a chair, both knees up. Then we're gonna do regular crunches and push-ups or chest presses. Yes, so have weights available for a chest press if you need it. So, heading down to the floor. We're gonna start with mountain climbers. So we are going to be on hands and knees into our plank position. So if this is uncomfortable, you can be upright. You can do these on your elbows. Your knees are just gonna have to come to the outside. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, your time is on. So you can do these on your knees. It's a little trickier. Same for being on your elbows. You're just gonna take your knee to your opposite elbow. Or if you're in a full plank, knee in the center. We only have a couple rounds of these. So nice deep breaths. If you need to, you can be on your back doing your dead bugs. That works okay too. 3, 2, 1. Good. Onto your tummy. Chin resting on the hands. We're gonna do a leg lift. Upper body stays glued to the floor. Belly button is pulled in. We're just doing a little glute squeeze. I'm doing one at a time. If you do 2 at a time, make sure that you're not flopping up there. You're not doing a crappie. 7 seconds. So your belly is in, pulled away from the floor to protect your low back. Squeeze the glute. Good, bring it up, mountain climbers. I'm gonna show you the dead bug. Good, so if you're doing dead bugs, this is what you'll do. Otherwise, mountain climbers, perfect. Yes? Good, and if you're staying upright, mountain climbers against the wall or a table or a chair. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, onto your tummies. Glute lift. Good, time is on. So just a squeeze. Doesn't have to be a huge movement. We're just trying to keep our legs straight. So I straighten my knee, I point my toe, and I just squeeze my cheek and try to lift my entire leg off of the floor all the way down to my toes. 8 seconds. And then we're gonna switch to our glute bridges and our reverse crunches. Good, all right, onto your backs. Knees bent, feet flat. So, knees bent, feet flat, hip width apart. We're just going to lift and lower. Time is on, 30 seconds. Now, your arms can be reaching for the ceiling, or you can drive your elbows into the ground, not to help, but to activate the shoulder blades and to activate those upper back muscles. We push through the heels, and as we open the crease, the torso comes up as one piece. So we don't want to tuck our pelvis under. We want to just lift it up into the air. Good, hands by the hips, option 1. Now we will tuck our pelvis and relax. So this is our option 1. For my ladies in strong, on Friday, this is our new exercise. Option is a tuck and a relax. So it's a little reverse crunch. So we're trying to lift our hips up off the floor, but again, control it. We don't want to just lift it up there and flop ourselves down. It's gonna hurt. Little control. 2, 1, good. Glute bridges, round 2. Lift and lower. So think about pulling that belly button in, tightening the tummy a little. So when the hips lift and that crease opens, you're bringing the entire body with you. So you should be holding a crunch, should be holding a tight tummy all the time. 5 more seconds. Good, reverse crunch. So hands can be by the hips, feet can be on the floor. Good, time is on. So if you're keeping your feet on the floor, we don't want to do like a glute bridge where we lift our butt up using our heels. We want to round our tummy by tucking our pelvis. Nice and steady. Option. So the hands can help a little, but you don't want them to do all the work. 5 seconds. Good, short rest. We're gonna do crunches, and we're gonna do either push-ups or chest presses. So have your weights ready. This will be our last exercises for the day. So we're gonna do our crunches. You can always do the V-sit crunch if that is your preference. Yes? And then we're gonna take it down. Push-ups or chest presses, 3, 2, and 1. So 30 seconds. I'm doing chest presses today. So whichever one you're doing, belly button is in. Now if you want to do push-ups, feel free. My shoulders just aren't feeling it today, but I still want to get a little chest, and I'm getting a little tricep in here as well. Good, set it down. Going back for our crunches. So reaching up. So this nice good crunch, reach up. So if you're doing the crunch, we're trying to lift our upper body up the entire time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, grab those weights. We're gonna do our chest presses. So up and down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to crunches. Yes? Yes. Oh, I did goof up, but that's okay. We're doing the same exercises. I just had you start with a different one. But it works, right? As long as we're working out. Good. You're halfway through. You can have your hands behind your head to support your head, but you definitely don't want to crank on your head. You don't want your chin touching your chest, and you don't want your hands doing the work. Good. Take it down and rest. Legs are straight. Arms can be out to the side, palms facing up. Just a nice, good stretch of the front of the body. Now in this position, we're going to very gently look to the right and then look to the left. So we're just going to take our head side to side, looking from one side over to the other. Good. One more time each side. Good. Bring it into the center. We're going to pull the right knee into the chest. Or not fully into the chest, but you're going to try to grab behind the thigh and you're going to straighten the knee and then bend. So straighten and bend. So you want to feel a little stretch in the back leg. It does not matter if it gets all the way straight, as long as you're feeling just a gentle stretch without pain. Good. Take it up, soft knee, circle the ankle. Other direction. Good. Slight bend in the knee. We're going to bring it across the body with your opposite arm and shoulder staying as close to the floor as possible. Good. Bring it back into the center. We're going to do that on the other side. So we're going to bring the leg up, grabbing behind the thigh if you can, and we're going to straighten the knee and bend. Straighten and bend. A couple more. Good. All right, let's take it up. Soft knees, circle the ankle. Other direction. Good. Soft bend in the knee. We're going to bring it across the body, taking the opposite arm out to the side, palm up, trying to keep the hand and the shoulder as close to the floor as possible. Good. Let's roll it to our side. Sitting up nice and tall. Feet together. So starting with the feet out, making sure we're sitting tall on our sits bones and not rocked back. So sitting tall like somebody has a string attached to your head and they just pulled up. You can bring it in a little bit more, or staying tall with the spine, you can fold forward slightly. Good. Let's bring it up, hands and knees. Good. We're going to take our knees wide, toes pointing towards each other. Wrists underneath your shoulders. We're going to inhale. Lift the chest. Exhale, lift the spine, lift the belly, round the back, and then push your hips back towards your heels. Good, one more time, bring it up. We're gonna inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the pelvis, sit the hips back towards the heels. Good, let's bring it up into half kneeling. So one foot out in front. If you need to, you can come to standing or sitting, but take your time. Tuck that pelvis under, a little squeeze, like you're pushing that hip forwards, and then gently push the knee forwards. We're gonna add in a side bend as well, leaning towards the side where the leg is in front. Good, let's switch. So again, tuck the pelvis like you're squeezing the glute to push that hip forwards, open it up. Gentle reach, adding in that side bend. Let's go ahead, bring it up. Nice and tall. We're gonna roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Good, relax the shoulders, ear to shoulder, opposite arm reaches, open and close those fingers. Good, keep the hand reaching. You're gonna turn and look at your armpits. So think about reaching down towards the floor a little bit. Relax the hand, roll the chin to the chest, and bring it up. Left ear to left shoulder, right hand reaches, or do the opposite side. Open and close. Good, open the hand, reaching down, turn and look at your armpit. Relax the hand, roll the chin to the chest, bring the head up, big breath in, and out. Good, one more time. All right, everyone, you are all done. Okay.